Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a slightly different video, only because with everything going on in the world, can't get out and do as much wheeling as we'd like, especially with large groups and whatnot, because we got to think about everybody's safety. So, I decided that after about a year and a half on the channel, I'm going to kind of introduce myself. It's something I had never really done, talking to a few other people. I've gotten questions on, who are you? Where did you come from? How'd you get into Jeeps and things like that? So this video is going to be about me and FM. So I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Mark. I live in Connecticut and I've been wheeling for about 3 years. Even though I haven't, been into Jeeps for very long, or off-roading at least, I have been in mechanics for probably the better part of the last 10-15 years. I built a couple show cars, built a couple drift cars, and just modifying, mechanics. That's kind of what my thing has been for the last 10 or 15 years. I did go to school for automotive mechanics. I was in the trade for about a year. I got out of it right before the recession hit. So you might be asking yourself, if this guy likes Jeeps so much, why didn't he just buy a Wrangler? Well, the reason for that is because I originally had plans on kind of doing more of an overlanding, weekend camping rig, we'll call it. And I also have 3 kids, so fitting 3 kids plus camping gear in the back of especially a TJ, probably not going to work out so well. So, the next best thing was the Cherokee. It was a cheap vehicle, relatively easy to come by. They're plentiful. There's a lot of them out there. They have a little bit more storage than, say, a TJ. But at the same time, it's a good starter rig. So I didn't know what I was doing when I first got into Jeeps. When it comes to lifts, suspensions, all that other good stuff. So I just needed something that'll get the job done. Get it done quick, easy, and the XJ was my entry into it. So FM Jeeping, or FM, is short for Frankenstein's Monster. Now, Frankenstein's Monster is what we call the XJ. The story behind that is that when I bought the XJ, I had it home for about a day or two, and my son, who was 4 at the time, was playing downstairs, and I just was on my way to the garage, and I asked him, I'm like, hey, Logan, what should we call the Jeep? What should we name it? And without missing a beat, it was almost like he knew what he wanted to call it beforehand. He said, let's call it Frankenstein's Monster. Now, the kind of funny thing behind that is that he had never mentioned that name ever. And I didn't even know he knew what Frankenstein's Monster was, because even I, for the longest time, considered Frankenstein's Monster as Frankenstein. But, what kind of common knowledge is now is that Frankenstein's Monster is the name of the monster, and Frankenstein is the name of the scientist that made it. Go figure. FM, or Frankenstein's Monster, is a 1998 Jeep Cherokee XJ Sport. It's got about 192,000 miles on it. When I first bought him, he needed a complete front end makeover, ball joints, tie rods, also needed a new radiator, which I didn't realize at the time. I thought he had a slight slow power steering leak, and ended up being coolant, because when I went and checked him out, it was nighttime and I didn't get a chance to really see him. Most people probably would have passed on this XJ just because of all the problems. But at the time, I really wanted an XJ. I had had a couple different Jeeps sold out from under me, and I got excited. So I decided, sure, we'll take the leap. Also, too, I like a mechanical challenge. It's kind of fun. It kind of gets me in there, teaches me, what to look for and things like that. And also too, I know what's in this, in this Jeep, what needs to be fixed, how it was repaired, and what has gone into it to make sure that the repair was done right. So as it stands now, FM is sitting on a 4.5-inch lift from Rubicon Express. The front 4.5 coils. The rear are 3.5-inch leaf springs with some, I believe they're rusty boomerang springs. So I get about an inch out of there. So it's kind of leveled off. I'm running 33-inch tires, JKS adjustable track bar, Rubicon Express monotubes, basically rebranded Bilsteins. No locker anymore, took that out. And, stock Dana 30 up front. That's trussed, and then in the rear I just have a 8 1/4 open with the rear disc conversion. Also have Iron Rock Off-Road long arms in the front for the front suspension. I also have the Smittybilt first gen XRC, I believe, bumper. It's one of the first ones Smittybilt made for the XJ. Got it used, so I don't really know much about it. The rear is, it's a place out of Oklahoma. I think it's called Custom 4x4 rear bumper and tire carrier. However, that is going away. You'll see that probably in an upcoming video. I'm going to be trying to make my own bumper. Reason being, I want to move the spare inside. I like the rear carrier, don't get me wrong, but it hangs back too much. I drag it too much, and it's just a lot of extra weight. That bumper is really heavy. So I want to lighten up and move some stuff kind of more toward the center of the vehicle. The spare, high lifts, things like that. So that's basically me and FM in a nutshell. Obviously, there's more I kind of left out. If you guys have any questions or want to know more, leave those down in the comments below, and I'll gladly answer them. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the other videos on my channel. A lot of XJ content, a lot of wheeling content, and hopefully more coming up once this virus allows us to be outside. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.